Now we're going to look at interacting in selection. Simply hitting the spacebar or the big green arrow here, I go into selection mode. XSI works with sticky keys and sticky modes. That means when I hit a thing like E to go into edge selection, I'm in edge mode. I don't have to hold the E key down. When I hit the spacebar again and let go, I'm back into selection. If I now hit V for translation, there we go. If I hit the spacebar again, I go back into selection mode, I select my other object, I hit the V key again. But sometimes I don't want to keep having to hit the V key, so we can switch to a super mode, which is keep the spacebar held down. So hold the spacebar down, select my other object, let go of the spacebar, and your translation mode in this case will be maintained. This also goes with components. If I were to hit E and let go, I'm in edge mode. If I hit U, I'm in raycast polygons. And then I can do V again. But just as with the objects, sometimes you want to maintain your translation mode in this case. So I'm going to hit U, keep it holding down, select my other polygon, let go of the U, and I'm in my translation. You can do the two together. So if I want to select another object, then select a polygon on the other object, but still maintain my translation, I can do so. I'm going to hold down the spacebar, select my other object, I've still got my spacebar held down, I hit the U and hold that down, and now select my polygons, and now let go of the spacebar. And as soon as you let go of the spacebar, you pop back into your, in this case, translation mode. Another thing to bear in mind are the transform setups. Under each of the properties, we can apply a transform setup, and this is a predefined selection mode. So in this case, maybe I go to scale in X and Z. And now under transform, we can turn on and off the enabling of transform setups. I can also open up the transform preferences here. So now I'm in standard selection mode. And when I select this object, you notice it goes to scaling in X and Z. If I select this object, nothing happens. This object, X and Z. And this is because I have enabled the setup properties. Now sometimes you want to override that. So this is a way we can enable 3D super selection. Now if we put this on now, when I go into selection mode, it doesn't pop up. But yet if I open the Explorer, you'll see the difference. So 3D is for the views, but if I were to select another object, it does switch to the transform setup. This is very useful for things like schematic, Explorer, scripting, synoptic views.